Hey, what's up guys? Been a little while since I've talked to you last and hope you're all doing good. In today's video, I wanted to just kind of talk about some of the new things that are coming with the new season that we're about to get and things I'm excited for, changes that they're making that I'm really excited about and all that kind of stuff because there's some cool things going on, and I'm also glad to see that they do listen to the players and kind of make changes based on what they hear with feedback from the community and all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and hop into the talk with designers thing and talk about the stuff that I am excited for. Alright, so here we are on the AFKJourney website, and the first thing that I want to talk about is the new 3v3 PvP mode that we're going to be getting. It's basically a 3v3 real-time competitive mode along with a real-time hero pick system, and this is pretty cool because you can either take part in the fights, dueling somebody and all that kind of stuff, or you can watch battles and predict the outcome of the match. You can win coins and stuff based on the results. Even if you pick the wrong team, I'm pretty sure you still get rewards for it, and then you can use those coins to get things in the shop for this game mode, I guess. I haven't seen the exact details and all that kind of stuff, but that's what they're saying here, and that's a pretty cool thing. Now, I wasn't too sure about the 3v3 format because I really like 5v5, but I think with the way they're implementing this, 3v3 could be really cool because the way the real-time hero picks thing works is every match features a random pool of heroes. So it's not like every match Alna, for example, is going to be available, because if that was a thing, everybody would just use an Alna team and it would just turn into something not very fun. But since there's a random pool of heroes, it really comes down to the knowledge you have of what every hero does in the game and how they synergize with each other and all that kind of stuff, which makes it much more strategic and more in-depth and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's going to be really cool. You're also basically, you'll pick a hero, the other person will pick a hero, and you keep going back and forth, and you can pick how you're going to counter whatever team they're running and all that kind of stuff. It seems like it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm pretty excited for this, to be totally honest with you. Like I said, I wasn't sure because 3v3, I really like 5v5, but 3v3 I think it should be pretty good. The other really cool thing is the fair competition. All players compete on an equal footing. Hero upgrades don't carry over in this mode, so only skill matters, which is basically the knowledge of your heroes and how they work together, like I was saying, how they synergize and all that good stuff. So that's going to be really cool. I like that a lot. I talked about the live spectating and guessing. You can earn guest tokens regularly and use them to predict match results while watching the live matchups, and whether your prediction is right or wrong, you'll still earn some event tokens at the end of the match. And I'm sure you can use those to turn in those for rewards and probably like temporal essence, maybe stargazes. Who knows what they're gonna offer, but that's pretty cool. It's fun interaction because while you're watching the matches live, both spectators and participants can send emojis. Everybody will see them and you can kind of like talk to each other and whatever. It's pretty cool. And then as a server, as like participants collectively earn more event tokens, new items unlocked in the event shop for everyone. So the more you do this mode as a server and whatnot, you're going to get more rewards and more things will be unlocked, and you'll have access to. So that's really cool too. I like this a lot. I'm really excited for it. So let's see what else is going on with the new update that we're about to be getting in a few days. Really quick before we go any further, I just want to remind you that I do have a link to the Farlight store down in the description below and in the pinned comment. So if you want 5% extra dragon crystals with your purchases, you can use that link. You'll also be supporting me, and like I said, I really appreciate it, guys. You are amazing with using that link and all that stuff. I really appreciate the support. Let's get back into this. Now, before we go any further, I have noticed that the devs seem to really focus on the Homestead a lot and do a lot of updates to it and try to make it better, more content for it and all that kind of stuff. And I know they've put a lot of resources into Homestead, but I really wish they would focus more on PvP game modes, not just like PvP events, like permanent game modes or other game modes that are PvE focused and things like that, like both sides of the coins. I want more PvP content with dedicated modes, and I want more PvE stuff with dedicated modes, like more boss fights, or change up the way boss fights work. Like maybe Dream Realm, you can actually kill the endless boss, and whoever can kill it the fastest gets ranked higher. fire, something like that would be really cool. Also, with this new event, or the new season, I should say, we're getting a free Supreme Plus Celestial hero, and that's huge. That's amazing. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out some of these quality of life changes for the Homestead. Alright, so we're also getting some decently good quality of life changes for the Homestead. We've got the Waymarker, which is a teleportation device that lets you quickly travel within your homestead. You don't have to run around from corner to corner and all that kind of stuff. This could be very nice, that you don't have to constantly waste a bunch of time running from end to end and all that kind of good stuff. Then we've got Production Booster. Use this when crafting in your kitchen, Forge, Alchemy, Workshop, all that kind of stuff, and you get higher quality results. You get the Harvest All option, so you, instead of running all around trying to collect everything up, you can just harvest everything at once, and that's going to save a bunch of time and just a bunch of annoying running around. Then you got Homestead Showcase, where you can take a snapshot of your homestead as your name card cover and show off your creativity to everyone. So that's pretty cool. There's also going to be a permanent homestead quests that are going to be added, and there's also like a mysterious celestial will arrive at your homestead and grant you 2 blessings each day. First one activates automatically, and then you got to do something specific to activate the other one. And these blessings basically boost the output and whatnot for a limited time of your resources and all that kind of good stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else here. Responses to hot topics and the dimensional hero bonus. We've mentioned in videos before that I wish there was like a dimensional faction phantomal or something like that, but they are kind of right in their reply here. They're basically saying there's not enough dimensional heroes yet to warrant a dedicated phantomal to them. However, if you do use dimensional heroes on your team, they will increase the effectiveness and the attack and HP and whatnot of the active phantomal on that team. So that's a pretty cool little thing. I like that. It's really cool that they actually listen to their community and everything. We've made tons of suggestions over the years, or not years, but over the time that this game has been around, and they really do actually listen to us and try to implement things in the best way they can. They don't always get it right, obviously. Everybody gets things wrong, but they do a lot of changes and things to make try to implement the things that we suggest and whatnot. We also get a major gold cost reduction. I know a lot of people this season were complaining that gold cost was just way too high. They were running out of gold, upgrading their gear and all that kind of stuff and artifacts, and hopefully with this cost reduction, that should help us out a lot. We're going to get better district merge logic, which means we're hopefully going to be merged with other districts that are, have more players that are in a more competitive level area. So we don't have a new server with an old server, that kind of thing. So hopefully this makes it better for competition and all that kind of good stuff in our districts, because we are getting new districts in 4 days. And then we also get Supreme Arena optimizations, and this is a pretty big one because I'd made a video about this where you could previously you could D-rank yourself in Supreme Arena and save who your attack was, and then when you get D-ranked down to like rank 100 or something like that, you could then fight somebody who was at rank 1 or top 5 or wherever, and you could D-rank them in one hit a ton of ranks. And this had happened to me. I thought it was kind of stupid and whatever, but they're making it so this isn't possible anymore, and that's really cool. I'm really glad that they're able to fix that for us, and we won't have to worry about that anymore. So if that's happened to you before, no worries anymore. It's going to be fixed. We're also going to be getting a mysterious crossover event, so that's cool. All in all, I'm really excited for this new the new season coming up. There's a lot of cool things that I like and a lot of changes being made that I like, and I'm just excited for it. I've been taking a little bit of a break recently because, well, ever since this game came out, I've basically been playing it every day since, and I just needed some time away. I was a little bit burnt out, like I said in my previous video, and I just needed a little bit of a break, and I figured, the end of this season's probably a good time because we're going to get a new season soon. We're not going to have any of the artifacts, the charms, the phantomals. It's all going to be different, so PvP will be changing a bit here at the beginning of the new season because, like I said, we don't have those other things from the last season, so we're going to have to go back to what used to work and what could work now, because we have new heroes like Alna, the other wilder heroes that we got, and maulers and everything. So there's a lot of cool things to play around with, and I'm excited for it. So hopefully you guys are too. And yeah, I guess that's going to be about it. So if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, there is a link to the Farlight store down in the description below and in the pinned comment. So if you want dragon crystals for the new event and all that kind of stuff, you'll get 5% extra if you use my link. You'll also support me, and I really appreciate it. So if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I really like brownness, yeah. It's yummy. I play games with y'all.